We've all been there, haven't we? Facing those moments when our emotions surge within us like a tidal wave, sweeping away our better judgment. It's a universal experience, one that transcends boundaries, whether you're a stock market trader, a parent, or a student. Yes, you're sitting there, watching your favorite show on TV, when suddenly, the craving hits. You find yourself reaching for that bag of chips or the tempting bowl of ice cream in the freezer, even though you swore to stick to your diet. Or you're a trader with your rules printed on your wall. Never chase, but you can't resist, can you? FOMO kicks in and you buy into the trade, only to watch the correction that you wanted before making a proper entry. It's a puzzle. How can you, a rational, goal-oriented individual, indulge in something that's clearly contrary to your own best interests? It feels as though something beyond your control has taken the reins of your decision-making. You've made promises to yourself. You set clear goals. And yet, at this moment, it seems impossible to resist. It's as if a force greater than your willpower is guiding your actions. Once the dust settles and you find yourself feeling guilty, it's natural to cast blame on your emotions. You may say to yourself, like many others, "Ah, if only I could rid myself of these emotions, I'd be perfectly rational." It's a common line of thinking, as we tend to associate our emotional outbursts with our own misdeeds and impulsive behaviors. This experience is so common and universal that we can detect a pattern, a cycle of emotional mistakes, a cycle that, despite our best efforts, we end up falling prey to. Let's describe this cycle of emotional mistakes and its stages, shall we? First stage, initial slip-up and regret. Consider that first scenario where you're unwinding with a TV show and suddenly the urge for a snack strikes. Despite your diet plans, you reach for chips or ice cream. Similarly in trading, the fear of missing out, also known as FOMO, might push you to make an impulsive trade, soon leading to regret as the market turns against your position. You're at the first stage of the cycle, an unwanted emotion or behavior leading to a poor outcome and regret. Second stage, promises and temporary discipline. Following these moments, you might promise never to repeat these actions, setting strict rules for dieting or trading. This stage often brings temporary success, as the recent pain works as a powerful drive, giving an illusion of control. It's when the painful memory fades, a little or a lot, that lies the danger. Third stage, neglected needs and rising frustration. However, in focusing only on what you shouldn't do, you might overlook your deeper needs or hidden underlying goals behind that emotion or behavior. For instance, your snack cravings might be more about needing comfort than just hunger, or your FOMO in trading might reflect a deeper need for security. Neglecting these hidden needs leads to frustration, often pushing you past your threshold of tolerance. Eventually, this leads to a repetition of the cycle as you fall back into old patterns. But consider this. What if emotions weren't the villains in this story? What if, instead of being adversaries, emotions were actually your allies, guiding you toward what truly matters? This is the mindset shift we're embarking on together, a journey to show how emotions are crucial to our decision-making processes, not obstacles to be overcome. This is truly a game changer. The idea that emotions, instead of enemies, represent and protect our goals. They are the lifeblood of our decision-making process. They act like guides that point us toward our unmet needs and goals. This approach is particularly relevant for stock traders, who often navigate high-stress environments where emotional management can make the difference between success and failure. So, hear me out. By exploring scientific insights and practical strategies, this discussion will illuminate how to leverage emotions as tools for better decision-making. It's about recognizing and aligning with our emotional needs to break the cycle of impulsive actions and regrets. This brings a new and, might I say, revolutionary perspective, to have emotions as strategic guides, not as obstacles. Join me in this exploration to understand how emotions, when correctly interpreted and managed, can lead to more strategic and successful decisions in all aspects of life, from the stock market to daily personal choices. I'm Marcos Bulcao. Stay with me.